We often find that the hardest part of changing a behavior is not knowing what we should do, but actually doing it when the moment arrives. If we keep trying to use willpower to fight our natural instincts, failure is almost certain. We need a different approach, designing external environments and rules to take over our unreliable internal choices. First, stop weighing pros and cons in the heat of the moment. We are used to analyzing the good and the bad when facing temptation. For example, should we get up for work now or sleep for 10 more minutes? The problem is that when we are in the middle of a temptation, our logic becomes extremely weak. Our brains automatically find excuses for our lazy thoughts. We go through a process of making things seem reasonable, making the immediate pleasure look perfectly acceptable. At the same time, the benefits of the future are usually abstract. In this moment, we cannot truly feel the achievement of finishing work, but we can immediately feel the warmth of the bed. Therefore, we cannot start thinking only when we are already on the battlefield. The most effective way is to reach a conclusion when we are calm. We must turn these conclusions into unbreakable rules. Once the moment comes, we simply execute. We give the brain no room to argue or negotiate. Second, redesign our environment. Since our logic is unreliable, we must adjust the physical environment around us. Environment is the most powerful and direct tool for changing behavior. We can start from 3 directions. First, we adjust the difficulty of starting. If we want to quit a bad habit, we increase the effort needed to do it. For example, we can put a game console in a box and store it in a place far away from us. This distance gives us time to change our minds and let the impulse cool down. On the other hand, if we want to build a good habit, we must remove all friction. If we want to read, we clear the desk, open the book, and plug in the lamp ahead of time. This makes starting feel effortless. The key to success here is timing. We must set up the environment at a time when we have no intention of doing that activity. We should lock away the games when we are tired of them, not when the urge to play hits us. We should tidy the desk during our normal time, not right when we want to read. Because the small effort of cleaning is often enough to kill our motivation to read. We can even use the environment to create consequences. For example, making a bet with friends involving money, or putting ourselves in a position where we would feel embarrassed if we fail. Through these external mechanisms, we force ourselves to find the drive to act. Third, build physical reminders. Many times, we fail to do meaningful things simply because our brains cannot remember them. When we finish an urgent task, the brain automatically enters a relaxed state. We start scrolling through our phones or staring into space because we forget that there are other important but non-urgent tasks to do. The solution is to create external memory aids. We can place a small whiteboard or sticky notes in a visible spot. As soon as we think of something we want to do, we write it down. When we have a few spare minutes, we only need to look at the board to pick up where we left off. This is much more effective than wasting energy trying to remember. There are 2 secrets to using these reminders. First, they must be updated constantly. Once a task is done, erase it. If the information never changes, our brains will get too used to it. It will become part of the background furniture and we will ignore it. Second, physical objects are usually better than phone apps. Unlocking a phone requires several steps, and those extra actions are a form of resistance. They make it too easy for us to get distracted by other notifications before we even see our list. Changing how we act should not be a bitter struggle of willpower. It is a matter of design. We no longer demand more persistence from ourselves. Instead, we use preset rules, adjusted difficulty, and constant physical reminders. This way, making the right choice becomes a natural result rather than a constant battle.